too, huh?
Check the Bible, I ain't getting a
Yeah, I
notification,
ain't
bro.
getting a notification. That's crazy. Okay, that's
Yeah, last time I came in late, no,
let's do it here. Sheep, all honor and all glory to the Most High.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakapadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom. And shalom to those who are led. Shalom. All right. And like I said, today's title will be Seek the Seers. And we'll start off with the book of Isaiah 30 and 10. So grab that.
You gonna start at 10? I started.
Yeah, get the context.
Yeah, I started 9. No, I started. I started 8. So this is you got somewhere you want me to read down to?
10 really the point.
Whatever. All right. So this is Isaiah 30 and verse 8. It says, "Now go and write it before them in the table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speaking to us smooth things, prophesy deceits."
God, and that's the time we in. Just going off of that that funny skit. They was mocking the Hebrew Israelites. Saying that and it was a woman who did a video just saying how we preach rough. We be too loud or we too aggressive. But that's the spirit we gotta be in. Because what the Lord said. He said in the book of Isaiah. No, matter of fact, in Ezekiel. I think it's Ezekiel, and he was like an evil and only an evil. You know what I'm talking about? This is Ezekiel 7 and 5, and it read, "Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and evil and only evil, behold, is come." So it's like we can't preach. We can't preach anything else but evil. We can't preach anything else but destruction, because that's what's coming. We'll be false prophets to preach that a white man is coming to save everybody. We'll be false prophets. So we can only preach, "Thus saith the Lord." And "Thus saith the Lord" is an evil and only evil, right?
I'm gonna read this right quick. This is Job 21, and I started at 13. It says, "They spend their days in wealth, and in the moment go down to the grave. Therefore they say unto the Most High, Depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways." And this is just the mindset of people nowadays. Especially Jake, but really all the nations. They don't like he said, going to that video that the elder had did with the comedy or whatever. People, they don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how true it is. You know what I'm saying? In their mindset, it's not worth. It's not. This knowledge is not wealth. You know what I'm saying?
They feel like, how can I get rich reading the Bible?
Right.
How a girl reading the Bible when in reality the Bible teach you all these things. The scriptures teach you how to maintain work, how to maintain a woman, how to
the ways you like it. It's gonna tell you that reading on down how the mindset is. So I started at 14 again. So Job 14 says, "Therefore they say unto the Most High, Depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways." It says, "What is the Almighty that we should serve him, and what profit should we have if we pray unto him?" So that's how they are. You know what I'm saying? They don't see a reward in it, right? They don't think about Revelation 22, where Yahushua said, "Behold," you know what I'm saying? What he said? He said he come quickly, and his reward is with him. They're not looking for that reward. You know what I'm saying? They want something now. They want something.
trying to please the flesh.
Right. Exactly. They want something that they can, touch with their hands. If it's not, it's like on the flip side of that, it's like what's that scripture? Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. What does it say? I'm trying to quote it. It says, "Because sentence isn't executed speedily, therefore the hearts of sons of men is to do evil." You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way they are. Because rewards, because I'll say a result isn't given good or bad instantly, and they see no point. They feel like they should just do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? Because Jake, it's like Jake is simple. It's like Proverbs. You know what I'm saying? How long you simple when you love simplicity? They're simple minded.
And he said, fools hate knowledge.
Kind.
And going back to your precept, they say they desire not the knowledge.
They desire not knowledge of our ways. They don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You may be at work or something, and somebody say, you know what I'm saying, somebody might be talking about it, which, you know, work is not really a place to get into it because it's a time and place for everything. But if you could be giving them precept after precept, or like when you first come into the truth, right? And like you may be talking to your people, and you're trying to break down to them how they Israelite, because you were so on fire, right. You want everybody to get it. But they're not trying to hear that. It don't matter how well you can break those precepts down. If they don't got the spirit to hear it, they're not gonna hear it. That's the spirit that you people in. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how much you break it down. It don't matter how well you know the precepts. You know what I'm saying? You can walk them, you can hold their hand and walk them down the path. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you let go, they gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how good you do it.
Quick precept, book y'all into Isaiah 30 and 10. It's the book of Romans, chapter 16, verse 18, and it reads, "For they that are sent serve not our Lord Yahweh Mashiach, but their own belly, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple." You know what I'm saying? So just like what people hate to hear the truth, man. They feel better when they hear a lie. You know,
they said it in the world though.
You feel me? Come on, like so. You know that lie feel good. You know, okay, man, the flesh feel good. You know, but that truth it hurts. You know, and just like the same thing with this gospel, man. You know, when people hear this knowledge, this understanding and wisdom, and they hear that they gotta stop eating pork, they gotta stop doing this and that. And they ain't trying to hear that shit, man. They trying to hear, about all of that 3-5 in that wood. But shit, let's go get that seafood boy, but they're gonna crowd and enjoy it. They trying to hear all that shit, man.
Especially like with Jay, especially when it comes to like adultery. You know what I'm saying? You tell him like if he see a woman or whatever, he thinks she bad, he thinks she fine or whatever, and you come to find out she got a man. Jake not gonna want to be like, Jake want to be like, fuck that, like why not? Yeah. You know, I don't care what they gotta do with me. That's how Jake is. Jake love adultery. That's just the spirit. That's the spirit that they in.
Like that nigga Moolah, boy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That nigga love that shit, boy.
I mean, that's what Jake do.
That's why I say, but their own belly. You know what I'm saying? They rather serve their own belly. They rather serve their own self. That's why I say in Timothy, 2 Timothy, they heap to themselves teachers. You know, speak of lies. You understand? So they rather be their own teachers, rather do their own thing. You know, whether do what they got to do to be rich or to be somebody in this kingdom. You know, whether they serve y'all, y'all shall repent. You know, and do what they got to do to get to life. They're really choose death than life. You know.
Quick precept, what I got there. It's a quick precept. Back on the point the brother made, like he said, man, when you come to the truth, when you know, just going into the title of hand, you know, seeking the seers, when you seeking the truth and seeking the way of life, like you say, when you come to the ways of Yahweh shining the truth, like I say, like the scripture tell you, it's an instruction of life, man. It's the book, like you say, it's gonna teach you how to live in order, man. Teach you how to, you know, maintain money, financial status, relationships, not even, you know, with family relationships, you know, with people outside, you know, family, friendships, things of that nature. But that's why the scripture tell you this right here. This is Proverbs 6, and I'm gonna start at verse 20. I'm gonna start at verse 20. It says, "My son, keep thy father's commandments and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thy heart and tie them about thy neck. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou awakest, it shall talk with thee. For the commandments is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life." So like I tell you, man, in the beginning with verse 23, I'm reading again, it says, "For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life," man. So when you seeking the seers, when you seek Yahweh by your side, you receive that instruction, man. You receive that light. You know what I'm saying? You receive that instruction on how to live in order, how to maintain order, how to actually, you know, live in righteousness and serve Yahweh by your side in truth and sincerity, man. You know, really, you know, ultimately boil down, you know, to pleasing the Lord. That's what it's all about, man. It's just like the points I was making. It's not about pleasing man. It's not about pleasing flesh.
And bring that tip out again.
I'm bringing
Now,
that
not to
again.
cut you off, because you're right though. Like you said, it's about pleasing the Lord. And you know, it's somebody want to grab that commandments are not. It's not grievous. Because you know, doing like, bring the tip out again though.
I'm finished the point if you don't mind. Because all I'm saying though, it's not about, you know, it's not about pleasing man. It's not about pleasing the flesh. And it's not, you know, it's about pleasing the world. You know, it's about, like I said, the point being, it's about pleasing Yahweh by Shemel Shah. That's why I said, you know, to tie them around our neck and not forsake them. Because it's like we were telling you, verse 22. I'm reading again, verse 22. And I just go down to the scripture you want to read. The start at 22, Proverbs 6 and 22. It says, when thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou awakest, it shall talk with thee, man. So basically, these instructions, man, this law, you know, the order standard that Yahweh Shah has set up, it's gonna guide you throughout your whole life. It's gonna, you know, basically like cater to you like how a mother catered to her baby, man. You know, that's why the scriptures often tell you to come to the babies, man. You know, cause that's the only way you're gonna be able to learn. You're gonna be able to walk in the truth. You know, being built up, you gotta come as a baby to Yahweh Shah, man. Cause it's not something that the world, you know, pushes. The world don't push order. The world don't push the commandments of Yahweh Shah. You know, it's the absolute opposite. You know what I'm saying? But you read 23 again, or this is Proverbs 6 and 23 about the reproofs of instruction, right? Right. This is Proverbs 6 and 23. Again, it says, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instructions are the way of life.
Like I said, the commandment is a lamp, man. You know, meaning we need these commandments, like, you know, cause and you know, realistically, we can't depend on Esau's laws no more. I mean, we never could, but you know, you can't depend on Esau. You can't depend on his laws. You can't depend on his judges. You can't depend on his system. We gotta walk through the spirit. We gotta walk according to the commandments that the Lord gave us. You feel me? I ain't saying go break Esau laws, but if you keep the law, statutes, commandments, you ain't gotta worry about Esau laws. You see what I'm saying? Now you under the Most High law, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a lamp. You feel me? You use a lamp to what? To see. All right.
Quick point, so like not cut you off. Like you say, you don't have to worry about Esau laws, because even the scripture tell you, if you paraphrasing, you know, when a man ways pleases the Lord, even his enemies are at peace with him. Man. Right. So you're not gonna have to worry about Esau. You're not gonna have to worry about Jake in the world. You know, you're not gonna have to worry about evil coming upon you, because the Lord gonna have angels, you know, protect you, you know, 24/7, man. You know.
Just going off of that point you just made about, you know, how it's a lamp. This is Psalms 119 and I just started 104. It says, through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path, right? So through, you know what I'm saying, through these scriptures, when you go through these scriptures, you just gonna, just like you were saying earlier, you're gonna learn how to live your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna learn how to walk in the ways of Yahweh Shah, because this is the only knowledge that you need. It's the only way. It's the only way. You know what I'm saying? It's the only thing that you should spend your days harping on.
Like I said, you will hate every false way. Meaning now you will be trying your best to live, you know, according to the commandments, right? And you know, then just going back to the commandments, not being grievous. You feel me? Because it's like, you know, because in the world, people they like that's why they don't seek the Seers, because the commandments seem like grievous. They're like, dang, then I gotta stop smoking, or I gotta stop eating seafood, you know. But to us, you know, these things are they simple, man. They like you said, we love this, and we hate the ways of the world now, because these ways are convenient to them. All right, but I'm gonna grab this precept just to further prove that. 1 John 5 and I'm starting at 1. Whosoever believeth that Yahweh Shah is the Hamashiach is born of the Most High, and everyone that loveth him, that begat, loveth him, that is begotten of him. By this we know that we love the children of the Most High, when we love the Most High and keep his commandments. 3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous, man. So, you know, if you truly love the Most High, you know, you will keep his commandments. You feel me? It'll be natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause in the world, people say, oh, of course I love God. Of course I know God. But you know, how we know you love God? You know, those are people who know. Those people who will say love him with his mouth, but their heart is far from him. You know what I'm saying?
You want a piece of?
Which one?
I think
I just pulled it.
Quick point though, so like I was thinking about the piece of you did. But quick point though, like you were saying, man, the people, that's why they don't seek the Seers, because like you said, they don't want to hear the truth. Like the brother said earlier, you know, they already hear the lies, man. They like the scriptures you brought out, or the beginning precept of Isaiah. They already hear the smooth things, man. They already hear the smooth sayings. Mostly it's because the world out of course, man. You know, it's like in the world, and everybody in the world, they in that mirth, that folly spirit. You know what I'm saying? So, and like the scripture tell you, man, or I want to say that's a song, version paraphrasing, where it says a contrite and a broken heart. That's what you need to come to the Most High with, man. But the world, they don't want to be in that broken, contrite spirit. They don't want to feel broken heart. They don't want to feel down. The world want to feel. They want to turn up. They in that turn up mode. They want to feel good. You know, Jake. That's why Jake. Like the brother said, that's why they want to roll that 3-5. That's why they want to go to the party. That's why they want to, get lit. Not hear the commandments, but they want to do everything. Like the brother said, they in that adultery spirit. They want to go. They want somebody like that. Feel good. It's pleasing to the flesh. But when you come to serve how by smell shot, you got to come into him with that contrite and broken spirit, man. That godly sorrow, man.
Like you said, the word is out of course, it's backwards. Like you said, people want to please the flesh, and people in the world, like you said, they'll think, oh, I got this house, or I got this car, or I got this woman, I'm blessed. Like you said, the Lord not looking for that. The Lord looking for the contrite spirit. He looking for the people who going through the most, who don't give a damn about the car, the house, the money. You feel me? They ready to get up out of here.
That's when you serve the Lord in true sincerity, because it's like somebody, like, even in the world, like Jake in the world, Jake could do something bad, go to jail for, like I say, for example, just theory speaking, like Jake could kill somebody. Jake, they feel bad. He might be in the mugshot crying. He may be sad, but Jake, he don't feel that sorrow. Jake, shit, for that nigga did that, and that's the spirit of the word. And they ain't coming to the Most High with that contrite spirit, trying to seek forgiveness. Because somebody,
again, it's backwards.
Yeah.
If for Jake not to control, but somebody, he feel like, damn, I rather his mama than mine. You know what I'm saying? That shit, I got off. You know what I'm saying? He said it's backwards, but you supposed to be sorrow.
You feel me? Because I was gonna say the ones in that contrite spirit, that goes to the judge and beg for forgiveness. And, it was an example. This was going on in an event, or this it wasn't supposed to happen like that. They'll feel bad about it, But then you got other Jakes, they got that spirit of the world, and they don't give a damn. Yeah, I did the crime, whatever the case may be. I want to bring this out. I don't brothers going to preach. I want to bring this out real quick, just to go off my point about how the world out of question. And how the people, ultimately the world out of course, ultimately because they not following the instructions. So yeah, by smell shot, going back to like you were saying in Isaiah, man. They don't want to seek the seal. They don't want to see that light, the truth. But this is Proverbs 10:17. He is in the way of life that keepeth instruction, but he that refuses reproof error. So I can tell you, man, you're gonna be in the way of life, which is this truth. When you following the instructions, when you keep the instructions, so yeah, by smell shot. But it says, but he that refuses reproof error. And that's why the world in error. That's why I tell you, I want to say this in Matthew, I might be wrong, but it's worth a perfect just saying that the word is evil because of his deeds, man. Because they error, they refuse to reproof of the prophets, man, of the seers. They refuse to reproof of Yahweh Shemel Shai. He giving that warning now through the seers, through the messengers, through his angels, by judgment. Like the scripture tell you, paraphrasing, the judgment go off every morning. When you see somebody die on the news, somebody getting kidnapped, a baby dying, somebody getting raped, shot, that's the Lord sending this warning out, That's why you see floods, tornadoes, things like that. You feel me? Through his judgments, man.
What's that? Amos
3:7.
So I think something like that. Where it says, there shall be some.
Lord did it.
Yeah, man. He feel me? He give you that warning, man. But this is Proverbs 10:17 again. It reads, he is in the way of life that keepeth instruction, but he that refuses reproof error.
Quick precept. This is the book of John, chapter 6, and verse 35, and it reads, say, Yahweh said to them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. It's spiritual hunger, spiritual thirst. You understand? Once you come to this truth, you receive the knowledge, understanding, the wisdom. The Lord breathe that breath upon you, that spirit. You got the bread of life. You understand? Just like the Bible teaches you, it give you your daily bread. Your clothes, and the Lord give you your daily bread. The clothes, shelter, food, or water. That's all you need to survive. You understand? And like I say from the top, verse 35 saying, Yahweh shall say to them, I am the bread of life. You understand? And what's that scripture? Like
Matthew 4:4.
Like on the vine.
I don't know.
What's your good friend?
I thought it's in Matthew.
Yeah,
saying how he the vine, the Most High, how he's the husbandry.
You can't get through the Most High without the Son.
God, I precept on it.
But yeah, I was gonna bring it up to my so. But it's basically off that though. That's why y'all go ahead and say y'all point. Y'all go ahead and say y'all point, and then I'll bring this up.
God, just read that first scripture for me again, just clarify the point.
It's the book of John, chapter 6, verse 35. And Yahweh said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst.
And it made me think, you know, in the spirit, just now the Lord gave me this, but you know how when some people that you know, in the families where people, when they start eating and drinking in the wild, they start hallucinating, man. They start going crazy, they start going mad. In the world, they thirsty, they hungry, man. That's why they seeking the Lord, but they not. That's why I was going to say they have a zeal of knowledge, but they have a zeal of most time not according to knowledge, man. Because the people out here seeking for some kind of truth. They seeking for the spirit. They spirit hungry, man. Our people know they thirsty for that water, that bread, but they ain't got it, you know. That's why I go back. It's like but that's why I go back to them being them dry bones, man. That's why they gone mad. That's why they all out of course. You know, they mentally, spiritually gone, man. They out of whack, you know.
Quick precept. Second Timothy 3:7, he say, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. You know what I'm saying? So like they out here seeking, they got that zeal of God. But like they say, man, and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Why is that? Because they never got the spirit, you know. It wasn't meant for them to get that spirit, you know.
Really going into like what you said, just bouncing off that analogy you had, when that family come, people gonna be delirious, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I
People not gonna know, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be fucked up in the head, not gonna know what's going. But you know what I'm saying, for the men of the Lord, they're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be able to, you know, have peace about things, because they're gonna know what's going on. They're gonna be
full.
You know what I'm saying? They exactly. This is Isaiah 33, and I start at 5 to say, the Lord is exalted, for he dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. So when you have these things, when you have the knowledge of Yahweh Bashan and Yahweh, these are going to be things that keep you stable. You know what I'm saying? These are going to be things that keep you, you know what I'm saying, balanced. You know what I'm saying? They're going to keep you, you know what I'm saying, in your right mind, because you're going to know, you know what I'm saying, there's better things coming. You know what I'm saying? For these other people who are going to be out there in the wilderness, they're not going to see any better thing coming. All they seeing is, you know what I'm saying, what they see right in front of them.
Is that moment.
You know what I'm saying? That's all they're going to see. They don't got their mindset.
Yeah,
exactly.
And just going back when somebody hungry and delirious, they gonna see a person as a dog. They can see a damn cat as a piece of chicken. So you know they go, like you say, they gonna be out of whack, man. They ain't gonna be able to make righteous judgment. That's why they gonna get caught out there. And like the scripture you brought, like I said, that's why the mental Lord, they're gonna be able to cope with these things and be stable with them. Like the scripture says, it says with their wisdom, not that's gonna be our stability. That's what's gonna keep us full, man. That's what's gonna, you know, we're gonna be full out there after fear of the Lord, after, you know, because like the scripture, like, well, that might not be a scripture, but how the men of the Lord, I always quote, man, you need to have a good, healthy fear of the Lord, you know. Because that's how you really maintain the wisdom of the Lord. That's how you really.
That's a true understanding.
You know what I'm saying?
To know that the Lord controls all these things, He can turn you reprobate. He can, you know what I'm saying? He can give you plague of mind. He can give you, he can do whatever He wants with you.
And that's what watching the Elder Kazar, that's what he went live going about last night, man. Just going into how we know that ain't no free will, and that's just how beautiful it is to know. Men and Lord receiving that spirit that the Lord is in control of all this. You know, you saying that, me saying this now, this is Yahweh Shah speaker. This ain't of our own will. You know, we didn't wake up and say, man, we're gonna go to the brother house and we're gonna say it like this. And this how we're gonna break it down. You're gonna bring out this scripture, he gonna bring out this scripture. This all through the spirit. That's what we're going through.
That's like how it is, like just when you go to camp, you know what I'm saying? We don't got 50 scriptures lined up, you know what I'm saying? We may have 2. You know what I'm saying? We bouncing off for an hour or 2. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the spirit does with you. Or like if you're doing a lesson, you know what I'm saying? I may start off with 2 scriptures, and I done read 15 of them. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way the spirit. That's the way the spirit is, man.
Spiritual folk, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like he said, you don't do that of your own self. You don't do that of your own power. That's the spirit dwelling with you, man.
That's what just not to keep up on that point. But that's why people gonna be caught out there, man. And that's why I like going back to the top. That's why the people gonna be seeking the Seers, because they gonna be trying to go off their own will, their own understanding. They're gonna be trying to make it happen in the flesh, and it's not that they will. It's not other flesh will. It's not anybody's will. It's how the will of the Father. It's how the will of Yahweh Bashan Yahweh. You know, Yahweh Shai himself don't even know he returned. He coming back to do what the Father's will. He coming back with the Father's anger. He coming back to do what the Father want him to do.
And that's why he had to, not to cut you off, but that's why he had to humble himself. You know, that's why he had to pray that, your will, in that moment, because like you said, like we were talking about before we had started up, it's gonna be real scary, man. Think about Yahweh shot. Like they said, he was sweating damn near bullets. You feel me? Because think about it, you know you finna go through. You know you finna go through the pain. You finna go through. You know you finna go through this. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he said what he said. You know, he was like, if you paraphrasing it, just a couple pass from him, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he's basically saying like this shit finna be terrible, you know what I'm saying? So like, if there's another way, let it be. But he said, but let your will be done, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And so he knew what he came to do, you know what I'm saying? He was at peace with it, you know what I'm saying? He was a man just like us in the flesh. You know, he knew he was gonna feel. He felt pain just like us. You know what I'm saying? He understood these things, but he knew he had a bigger purpose. He had a job to do.
God, that's why we gotta be in that same spirit, man. That's why I really think the Apostle Paul, his testimony is beautiful because he was. If you read it, know it. I mean, of course, brothers do, but it's kind. That's how you know he was the same spirit he had with Shai. Like he was telling me, hey, I fought the good fight of faith, man. You know, he knew he was finna go for crucifixion. I mean, you know, he was finna go out there and be hung. Because he couldn't be beheaded because he was a citizen of Rome, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, so they couldn't be in here. He had to go get home. But he already knew his departure was up. Same way how it shot. He knew he had to finna go up for this crucifixion.
How did they know though?
It was spirit, you know, they
Spirit of what?
spirit Yahweh Shai.
Spirit of prophecy.
Spirit of prophecy too, God. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the spirit Yahweh Shai in. You can make the spirit of prophecy. But that's how you know, like, we gotta be in that same spirit. That's why it's, you know, the beauty of it. Because even I mean, even really all the apostles and prophets, but even John the Revelator, man. You know, they sent him to the island of Patmos. He already knew what came with that, man. So he was feeling like that. That's like I was just going through. That's how you know we got to be in that same spirit, though, man.
Because we know what's to come. And that word prophecy, you know, that's just meaning, you know, speak what's to come.
But if you I know brothers probably hold, but I was gonna say if you was gonna break out that priesthood, you said you were gonna bring out the bounce out the way first when you read. You ain't gonna break.
Yeah. I'm glad we bring it up.
Okay.
Like, yeah, so
Cause I had
based
lined
off
up.
a different topic, but we had just like bounce on that topic. So basically going back to the topic.
God, you got it.
So it's really kind of getting back to the you know, to what we were talking about in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Just how, you know, how ass backwards Jake, you know, and the rest of the nations are. This is Isaiah 5 and 20. It says, "Woe unto him that called evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." And so, even like you was talking about earlier, like how Jake's being in mud shot after they done killed their number one, you know what I'm saying? Their number one, you know what I'm saying? Like they call these things good. You just murder somebody, but you know what I'm saying? You go back to the hood, you getting props. You know what I'm saying? They calling these evil things good. You know what I'm saying? They in that gross darkness. Right, but that's all on that.
Just like you said, it's the book of Isaiah chapter 60 verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon them, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. You know what I'm saying? So just backing up, just going like a brother. You know, man, like he said from the top, again, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. You understand? And all these people, these jakes, these heathens, you know, the other days, I mean, they all gross darkness. You know, they all in fornication. You know, they iniquities. You know, wickedness. You understand? They all in wickedness. You know, but like they say, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. You understand? So while they out doing all that wickedness and shit, well, we know we being holy, we being separate. You know what I'm saying? We the light shining through the darkness. You know? That's all I want to know that.
Kind of quick precept was in that.
Yeah, you got it.
It's Romans. We really can break down this whole chapter, but we'll just Romans 11 and I said we can break down the whole thing, but I started at 1. We just bounce off each other. But Romans 11 and 1, it reads, I say then, hath God cast away his people? God forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. God hath not cast away his people which ye foreknew. Wote ye not what the scripture said of Elias, how we make an intercession of God against Israel, saying, Lord, they have killed our prophets and dig down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life. But what saith the answer of the Most High to him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. 5. Even so, then at this present time also there's a remnant according to the election of grace.
Man, so you could just see that's the spirit. That's the spirit that you have to be in, right? This is a scripture of Isaiah, right? You know what I'm saying? He's talking to the Most High, saying, you know what I'm saying? They you know they coming after us, like, you know, this is getting worse and worse. Like, nothing's getting better. You know what I'm saying? This is not getting no better. What the Most High said, you know what I'm saying? This all has to come to pass, man. And the Most High said he had a reserve. You know what I'm saying? He had a elect. You know what I'm saying? He had a remnant. You know what I'm saying? Those who he chose. What did it say? It said which he foreknew. You know what I'm saying? These are you know what I'm saying? Those are the Lord. Those are the people that he knew before the foundation of the earth, man. He knew exactly what was going to happen, when it happened, how, you know, he knew all these things. He reserved to himself, you know, a number, right? And like he said in verse 5, it says, even so then, at this present time, also is there a remnant according to the election of grace, right? And there's no new thing under the sun, right? So if it's at the present time then, it's the present time now, right? Because it's the same spirits coming back through regeneration. You know what I'm saying? So even at this present time now, right? He has a remnant according to the election of grace, man. That's why Yahushua said, man, he's coming to gather his elect. That's why he said, mine elect. We are you know, servants of Yahushua and Yahushua. But again, like he said, like I was saying, like he knew that he saw, Isaiah at the time saw these things was happening. Like, they were killing the prophets, they were stoning the prophets, and then there was that with when it came to Paul, Peter, you know what I'm saying, John, all of these are, so if it happened to them, right? If it happened to Isaiah and the prophets then, and then it happened to Peter, Paul, and all them, it's gonna happen again. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be ready for these things. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta endure to the end, man.
Like you said, it's you know, like he said, you know, it was only getting worse. Like you said, you know, same thing today. Ain't nothing new under the sun. So it's like, you know, you know, the little stuff we see now, Jake killing each other, the ABC community, Eve whoring, like these things are on a small scale. These things are about to get 10 times, 30 times, you know, except that these things are about to get worse. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, at this time, like you said, he was saying, hey, so who am I here? Who am I out here for real? And that's the thing. We understand through the spirit of power, y'all watching y'all shine. We're not out here for Kiki, JJ, Pookie, Ray Ray. You feel? We out here for the elect. You know what I'm saying?
What you got, Johnny? 15? Yeah, hold it. Hold it. Just the best off y'all point. I'm bringing it to the best to bring it up. This is real fast. You want the punch I was making. This is Matthew.
Yeah, we can.
This is Matthew 10:24. When it reads, it says, "The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his lord." So it's like what I was saying. If it happened then, it's gonna happen now. You know, if Yahushua had to go through afflictions, he had to go through crucifixion, man, and you know, and people coming up, you know, scoffing and mocking Yahushua himself, you know, the Lord of Lord, man. You know, our Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? The King of Israel. If he had to go through that, how much more us? Because I can tell you, the servant's not, you know, above his Lord. We're not above Yahushua, you know. You know, Yahushua had to go through that on the scene. He was on the scene. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was about to bring out. If he was on the scene transfiguring, you know, he even took the disciples up to the mountain and transfigured, showed them his holy body. You know, we're not capable of those things, but he had to go through all these things. You know what I'm saying? And we just now, like brother say, we just service of Yahushua. We just more the man in the flesh. So how much more us now, man? And that's why the scripture tell you, but that's why the scripture tell you what the righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. Because they're gonna go through it, man. It's gonna be affliction. It's gonna be hell. You know.
We gonna need that faith for real, right? We gonna have to, like you said, we don't have those bodies like Yahushua. We can't go up here and become a white man. We can't trick them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We have no choice but to face them. But like you said, that's why we're gonna have to have that faith,
It
man.
made me think of that. When they talk about how Yahushua did, it made me think of that movie. Y'all seen that movie Jumper? The old movie Jumper with that Edomite. You know, he could jump through, like, he could look at a picture. He think it'd be London. He'd jump to London. Yeah.
I've been watching movies like this woman. I don't know if she's a witch or what, but she could transfer to animals or whatever she wanted to, whatever she thought of.
You know, brothers will get spiritual powers though. So you know, brothers, brothers, I guess in bigger cities who gonna have to run. You know, they may, you know, Lord willing, they may, gain those powers.
But also, while we on the topic, but gotta go off topic. This is why we on that topic though. But that's why, man, you got, man, the abilities the Lord gonna give us, man. The things we gonna, like why I tell you, like, you know, it's gonna be crazy. Stuff we never see the thought about. It's gonna be way bigger than this. What do you think Esau like? Because I was like, what do you think Esau getting these ideas from in the movies, man? Got the idea for Edomite to see a bank and boom, I jump to the bottom of the bank. Or I jump into because he was jumping the Egypt over there in the shit like that. He was jumping to Paris. He was
Black
all over. You feel me? Black Album. Where you think he get ideas from? They know.
Y'all shot, man.
He gave them ideas, to give us a little, I give you a little bit of taste of what's to come.
Man, you really gotta think of the restraint that Yahweh Shai had, man. He had to do all knowing that he could do anything he wanted to at any point in time. He still went through all the hardships. He still endured everything. Man. That take restraint. You know what I'm saying? To know that you have the power to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you still allow yourself to be chastened. You still allow yourself to, you know what I'm saying? Go through these things. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of Israel, for the sake of your brethren. You know what I'm saying? That's something to ponder on, man.
God, that's why he said, take upon my yoke, because what he's lowly and meek, man. It take a very meek, humble spirit, man, to know. I'm a son of Yahweh. Like he told him, I can send down 10,000 angels now. Like y'all playing with me. Like that's how y'all sound like. You feel me? Y'all sound like still. So he like dead serious when he telling them like, I can send the angels right now. Wait, you feel me?
Brother saw the video with the angel, right?
Yeah, they told me we was standing back behind him.
I was watching the elder Gabar. I forget the elder name, but he from the main camp up there in New York or whatever. He ain't did it, but he was just going back over. He was just saying how that angel probably had those abilities. He probably had those spiritual powers. He probably was able to do anything he wanted right then and there. And like you said, Yahweh Shai being austere, like you said, because when you know you fuck up anybody in the room, you not he and ha, you not hey people, you just okay.
You know what's going on. Like you know what you're capable of, man. That's just I don't know, man. That's really humbling to know that Yahweh Shai went through the things he went through. You know what I'm saying? For us, you know what I'm saying, the memory of the Lord. Like he endured all these trials and tribulations. He endured, you know what I'm saying, all these things. You know what I'm saying, for the sake of his people, man. That's why Paul was in that spirit. That's why we gotta be in that same spirit. When he said, I wish myself were a curse for my shot. You know what I'm saying? He realized the sacrifice that Yahweh Shai made, man. Yahweh Shai went through hell. You know what I'm saying? He went through hell just for the sake of, you know what I'm saying, Israel, man. Yahweh.
That's how, like I said, that's how you gotta be that same spirit out of your brain, but cause that's that holy and acceptable sacrifice, man. And just like the scripture tell you, if we paraphrase, like there's no greater love than a man to lay down his life for his brothers. You feel me? That's what we brothers in the truth, man. We feel me, brothers in the spirit. Even the angels, those are brothers. So that's why they come with their austerities too. Like I ain't playing about it. That's why you see the angel at the camp. He wasn't playing. He was dead serious, bro. That was a little, like the brother said in the video. They kind of give you chills a little bit, like just to know that.
I'm gonna read this. This is Romans 12:1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. You know what I'm saying? So, just when you're really thinking about it, you gotta, like you said, you gotta make yourself acceptable, a holy sacrifice. You gotta give up all these worldly things for, you know what I'm saying, for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because do you really think you're worthy to enjoy the kingdom? You know what I'm saying? You know. If you out here doing bullshit on a constant day-to-day basis, you think Yahweh Shai died for, you know what I'm saying? You think he died for that? You know what I'm saying? He died just to save you. Are you even worthy of that? You know what I'm saying? You're not even trying. You're not even, you know what I'm saying, putting your foot forward. You're not even putting forth the effort to be like Yahweh Shai, to be like, you know what I'm saying, to be like Yahweh Shai. You're not even putting forth the effort. You know what I'm saying? You just out here living your life, or like it speaks of in Second Esdras. You know what I'm saying? You taking advantage of the liberties that you have now. You know what I'm saying? But those people don't know after death by pain, man. You know what I'm saying? Most are not playing with these people, right? That's why you have those scriptures when it says, shall things happen in the city and the Lord have not done it. You know what I'm saying? He kills, he makes alive, he makes poor, he makes sick. You know what I'm saying? The Most High does not want to play with it. Right?
John 15.
What did you read that? Did you read John 15?
I read that Matthew 10. Just going to how the servant is greater than the Lord, man.
Going to the same thing. It's the book of John chapter 15 and verse 20, and it reads, he said, remember the word that I said to you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So just like the brother was saying, man, they persecuted Paul, you know, all the other prophets. What do you think they're gonna do to us, man? All this shit is regenerated back through, so you already know they looking for it, man. Oh, you know, but people that's out on how it's about GMS, Great Millstone, the affiliate, trust me, man, the government, they already on us, you know.
These niggas
On us, you know.
2/3.
They go
They're gonna give you up quick, man.
give you up quick, man. Oh yeah, man, nah, man.
You right now.
Yeah, I know exactly where you live at, man. Don't kill my daughter. Man, please don't take it to the FEMA account. I know exactly where I'll take you right to them. Man, they'll be quick to give you up, man, you know.
And them same Jays that they may come up to you and be like, I be watching you, I be seeing what y'all be posting, I be doing this and that, but don't try to come into the truth. Those will be the same ones that mark you. You know what I'm saying? Because they watching from the outside, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not coming to the truth. They you know what I'm saying? They standing on the outside, they hear a little here and there, but they still doing their worldly things. You know what I'm saying? They still living on this world. They're not down to give up, you know what I'm saying, on their hopes, dreams, and aspirations of this world. You know what I'm saying? Those gonna be the same ones that give you up, man.
That's why I was about to tell the spirit, because that's why I tell you, man. That's why, you know, like I was saying earlier, that's why Paul's testimony is beautiful, because he ties the same spirit y'all shot. That's why he say what? I must die daily, man. Because we got to die daily. We got to die daily in the flesh. In this life, to give this stuff up. Because it's going to be easy when death comes. That's why Paul wasn't tripping when he knew it was time to come. You know, like he told, like he wrote the scripture, somebody want to grab that. Yeah, I fought a good fight of faith. You know, my time to punch it, like he already knew. He knew he did his best. Like, just like Yahweh shot, he knew he did. He fulfilled prophecy, like brother was going to. He knew he did it. He did his lot. He played out his lot. He played his part, you know. And you should know it, man. That's why, you know, you got to feel comfortable, but also still remain humble and meet to do enough to do the work. But you got to, you know, feel comfortable with your works. You know, knowing that you did the best of your ability. You know that you was capable of the please how by some outside. You see what I'm saying? Because that's why you're telling me I die daily. Because when that death come, because that's how, like the elder always say, the elder apostle, the truth is deadly serious, man. Because you got to be ready to die for this. This ain't. You got to be ready to be. You know, it say scarcely be saved. You got to ready to be at gunpoint. You got to really be ready to watch your loved ones at gunpoint. You got to be ready to you know, see people die. You got to be ready to lose, you know, people you sincerely love, you trust. You know, you got to lose, not just this carnal shit, not just the cars, the clothes, the bullshit. You got to, like, real life shit, you know, tangible things, not tangible things, but, you know, on the corner, you gotta say, you know, you love your grandma, you love your daddy, you love your mom. You got to be able to, you know, when the time comes for that part, you got to be able to deal with these things, man. You know, that's why you got to die daily, like Paul was saying, man. You got to really let go of the world daily, let go of these things daily. That's why, how should I say, if any man, going to that scripture too, but paraphrase, if any man love his mother, his father, his wife, so more than me, you ain't going to be able to follow. You ain't going to be able to pick up that cross and follow you, because that time of departure come, you going to be still holding on.
That's why you got to hate these people. You got to hate these things. You got to forsake these things.
You got to. You got, it ain't a, you know, like we really like, you know, oh man, we kill these motherfuckers, hate them, damn them, but it's like you really can't hold on to it. It's gotta be a balance, man.
It's like the scripture I read earlier, man. You gotta hate every false way. If they need every false way, you gotta hate them.
You know what I'm saying? It's a balance, cause like I said in my oldest, like outside, he knew he had a perfect balance. He knew he respected his mother and father them, but he knew even as a baby, 12 years old, going to the synagogue, they come looking for him. He ain't listening to what they telling him to do. I'm about my father's business. I got work to do. I love y'all. I got that's what I'm on. You know, I can't, you know, can't be holding on to you, because he knew he had to fulfill prophecy. You know, we got to be in that same spirit. Even going back to dang, what I'm about to say, not even just going back there when he was a child, but just going like y'all was shot, man. He was about his business, man. He was about fulfilling prophecy, man. You know, like the brother was going through earlier. That's the same way we got to be. You know, just knowing that that's a part of prophecy. Dying for the truth, being martyrs for the truth. Suffering persecution, going to the film camp, being jacked up, possibly being on the news, man. Possibly being, you know, you gotta think your damn local news channel gonna film you on the run. You know, you ready to do that? You ready to go a week without eating? I mean, a full week, no food, not a piece of bread. You probably drunk 1 cup of water the whole week just to get you back. You know, these are things we really gotta be ready to face. Just food for thought, you know. Like, go ahead, what you got to know? Appreciate it.
You want this, talking about that, right?
Why they get that? I'm gonna read this right quick while y'all get that. This is John 3:30. It say he must increase, but I must decrease, man. So that's the spirit. That's the spirit you gotta be in, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta allow your Yahweh Bashim Al Shah to life. know what I'm saying? You got to give up the worldly things. Your worldly things got to decrease in your life. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that don't matter. They are vain. Right? But Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he's the only thing that matters. You know what I'm saying? So he, you know what I'm saying? He must increase. The way you live your life, the way you talk, the way you know what I'm saying, the way you walk, all these things must show Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? The ways of the world, the way that you used to be, the way you used to talk to, who you used to be with, those things must decrease. Those things must go down. You know what I'm saying? You must be able to separate from the niggas in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to get a phone call from your favorite homeboy using the word and be like, nah, fuck, I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't nothing there for me. You know what I'm saying? This is not going to increase me in the spirit. This is not going to help me get into the kingdom. It's not going to give me no treasures in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get edified over there. Why you got to be able to do these things. You got to be able to give up these things for your Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? He gave up his life. You can't give up you know what I'm saying? You can't give up a friend. You can't give up a job. You can't give up a car, shoes, women. You can't give up these things. He gave his life. You can't give away a simple thing. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be in that spirit, man. You gotta allow him to increase. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure that you decrease. Take hell with your image. You know.
That was what's gonna put I lost, but it came back kind. You right on point with it. It's just going to like, oh, like I was gonna say, like, spirit tell you that that's the spirit y'all shine powers in, man. And that's why, Power really one of my favorite, prophets, man. Cause this is a great example, man. This, that fit, I feel like fit me, But then just like y'all shot when he was going up too, when he was telling me, man, his mother didn't want to talk to him. Y'all shot wasn't tripping. Because he went holding on to these things. He was, hey man, whoever do the will of my father, that's my son. He wouldn't, damn, they ain't gonna talk to me. He'd be hurt. Your mama ain't finna talk to you, you finna be crucified, they trying to persecute you. You about to be, they about to take you to the funeral camp. Your mama down, she disowning you. You really be hurt. Y'all shine, he went tripping. That's the spirit you gotta be. You can't be holding on to these things. You can't really be have your mind and soul into these things. Your heart gotta be. That's why the scripture tell you. I want to say that's well, I forgot what it said, but let's paraphrase like say, man, you gotta constantly be in this thing. What the scripture say? What is what I'm talking about? It's like, you really gotta meditate on this thing every day. They gotta be your daily thought. Like scripture tell you too. Also, as a man thinking, so is he, man. So they gotta be on your mind and your heart 24/7.
Let me grab this piece up. This is Matthew 6:21. It says, "For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of life." Man, so you gotta, like you saying, you gotta only be focused on one thing only, right? And that's the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So if you keep your eyes single on that, you know what I'm saying? When you laser beam in on this one thing, then your whole body gonna be full of life. Cause your body gonna, you know what I'm saying? Your legs gonna follow where you looking at. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wherever, like I said, the verse before that, verse 21, for your treasure is, there will your heart be also, right? So if people gonna look at their treasure. They're gonna look to things that they desire. So if you desire the kingdom of the Most High, you know what I'm saying? That's where your heart gonna be. If that's where your heart gonna be, that's where your legs gonna follow. That's the path that you're gonna go down.
And that's why I know I keep bringing up points like it, but that's how I was gonna bring out with Paul, because you gotta think. That's why I say Paul's my favorite, because you gotta think the kind of man Paul was before you got this understanding, before you see the spirit out by Shem Shai. He was a man that had one sinner. He was a man out here persecuting the men of the Lord. Okay. He was probably out here scoffing the Michael too. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a man that was killing the men of the Lord, working up against people. I had beating people up. He was Paul with the shit, basically. You know what I'm saying? He was a nigga in the world. You want to be honest, just talking. At one point in time, Paul was a nigga in the world, but what he do? Like going back to the top, he stopped the Seers. Once you have a put the spirit on him and gave him that knowledge and the fear, and he was with the prophets, man. He searched the scripture daily, man. He was a man that, he was on his lot. He knew, like going back to the brother saying, he knew he had to fear prophecy just like Yahushua, man. He knew he had a lot to play out. He knew once down, he was just calling. I got a job to do. That's why I need to get on, because he had already did that bullshit in the past. He had already, killed men of the Lord, did his dirt, whatever the case may be. Then when he received the truth, he was on it, man. He didn't care about the world. He was on ships going here, doing this. He was 24/7, constantly enduring, getting locked up for the truth.
That's how you know it's according to grace, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know power, part of the elect.
Okay.
It's like,
certain things you can come back from.
Exactly. He could have easily got power in the world. Like, you feel me? We know a million niggas. We know a million shooters with a million 60 rated. You know, a million. You know what I'm saying? But it's only 144,000 elect members. You know what I'm saying?
Even how you say he could live in the world, you know what I'm saying? When Most High gave Paul that wake up call when he smelled blindness, you know what I'm saying? He could have left him that way. You know what I'm saying? He could have allowed him to just stay blind. You know what I'm saying? That he could have left him to receive that punishment. But he gave him an opportunity. He told him to go into the city, go do this and that. You know what I'm saying? That way, you know what I'm saying? Everything be right. You'll be on the straight path, the straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? But that just shows you the fear of the Lord right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Most High, you know, he's smart with blindness, man. You know what I'm saying? So
It take that sometimes.
Exactly.
Like in the world, like I'm pretty sure everybody got their own testimony, but before we came to this truth, it was something that said, hey, get out of the world. You know, it was something that told your spirit, you know, that's not it no more. You know, and
you went through something.
exactly.
Like you know, just like the scripture say, man, despise not chastening, man.
That's right.
When you go through things, you gotta realize it's the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta take these things to the heart, things to the chin, and realize, okay, I need, you know, I'm going off.
I need that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I needed that.
That's why as brothers in the truth, you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta make sure that you're reproving and rebuking your brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because like you just said, brothers need that. Brothers need to hear that you bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You off your watchtower. You need to get back up there. You know what I'm saying? The brothers need to hear stuff like that because they put it back in their spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look out for brothers. Not at the end of the day, we all gotta work out our own salvation. You know what I'm saying? But
You got not to cut you off, like you said. You know, we gotta be austere with each other. You know, I forget what account it was, but you know, it was somebody plucking out the beard.
mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, and that's how, you know, we gonna get back to, you know, Lord willing, you know, to the kingdom. But that's why I say men shall, you know, they should be meeting with me to stripes. You know,
I think it was the account where he cut their beards off and they couldn't come back into the city or something like that. I think that's in.
I know Nehemiah was one of them for sure. It might have been another. I know Nehemiah was he was plucking their hair out and beating them because they was marrying other wives outside of Israel. You know, and he made them. You know, he plucked their hair out and beat them. Made them swore on your house shot. They went and married outside out of Israel. Because at the time that was you feel me? At the time that was that was a shame.
It says Second Samuel. I don't gotta read. But yeah, you had this up.
I'm right about 2%. We backing up every point. You saying brothers gotta rebuke, reprove each other, stand on each other. You know, it's the book of Proverbs 27 and 17. He said, iron sharpen iron, so a man sharpen the cousin of his friend. You understand? So let's get this in the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 9, and it reads, two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he follow, for he have not another to help him up. You understand? So just backing up your point, I'm bringing out one more precept too. Just going back off of what you were saying. But yeah, man, just like you say, man, two are better than one. That's why when you come into these camps, you got brothers to stand, to help you that you if you got a question, that brother may know the answer. Just like Yahushua. Yahushua had his disciples. Everybody got that. You feel me? Everybody got that somebody they need or that group. We ain't like IUIC that we need a whole army. That shit don't matter, man. Yahushua had his group. Everybody had their group, man. But one precept, man. I'm read verse 10. He said, "For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow." You understand? So you see one short, you see one not dropping less, you see one being looped. Hey, time to go on that. Hey, bro, what you doing? Hey, you worrying about this and that, man? You need to be worrying about the kingdom of heaven. You need to be worrying about doing this and that. Or you gonna fall short. You don't want to fall short. He said, but woe to him that is along with when he followed. It's like the brother Eli. He was alone. He didn't want to hit up the brother. He didn't want to come here with the brother. After we got done eating one of that day, but we ain't hear from the brother again. Then real.
As soon as we exhort them, or as soon as we rebuke them, that was the end of that. You know what I mean?
We talk about Jim Messi. Got on through it.
That's cool. So like and that's going into that. I read earlier that Proverbs. I want to say that Proverbs 10. You going into he that is in the way of life is an instruction, and he that refuses reproof, error, man, because you refusing reproof, you refusing to rebuke. You know, when you get rebuked or somebody correcting you, and you don't accept going off. That's why I say the proofs are the way of life. That's the only way you're gonna get better. Trial and error,
It was a simple thing too. It was just, you know what I'm saying, not calling the Most High Yah. You know what I'm saying, it's Yahweh. You know what I'm saying, just having that type of respect. And now what? Now he back on where I saying JC. Now he over there calling on Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Going back to church on Sunday, smoking.
You know what I'm saying? Just back in the world.
That's prophet, man.
But he chose for he just chose for damnation, man. He just chose for he just took the earth, you know.
You know what I'm saying? He got a lot.
That's right. He was called but not chosen.
That's right. He got called but not chosen.
And the world is to come for what? For few. You know what I'm saying? The world to come for few. Everybody's not gonna be able to enjoy the next. Everybody's not gonna be able to have these mansions and you know what I'm saying? Have all these things. You know what I'm saying?
All these children. Because he got to come back through who? He lit.
That's why he say he leave them neither nor root nor branch. Right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, your name and all that. Hey, go be, you feel me? Like, right. You gotta come back through the elect branch. Right. The elect,
you gotta come back and be righteous.
You gotta bring you up. Right. Like as a child.
Like you were saying, W. Everybody not gonna have that. It's gonna be ranked in the kingdom. And I was mentioning this earlier, but at football practice or basketball practice, everybody go to practice, but everybody don't start.
They say screen third screen.
And that's what we're looking at right now. We in practice, but everybody not gonna start.
There's levels to it. You gotta make the team, you gotta practice, you know what I'm saying? Some people didn't make the team, Try again next year.
You gotta do trials. You gonna come back for this, you ain't gonna come back at all. You gotta think about that spiritual too, man.
Like I said, he had a lot there. Just like I was saying about the football team, and I was that's really take you for paraphrase on saying some songs. He lifted one up and take it for another down. Mm-hmm. That's what the same way it is in the coaching. Coaching may be somebody on the bench playing good. He may be a perfect practice player. He just ain't be PT. He said, I'm gonna put you third string. I'm gonna bring him up for third string. I'm gonna start him. I'm gonna start him. And then that's how it goes. First string starter can get bench. A bench could become a starter. Or you can get cut. You could be a starter. You get cut because you got like we done seen that in real life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta think, man. The Lord ain't like that coach that got famous. They thought out that bullshit the whole time. And you don't put the six screen in, they've been working his ass out. Yeah. Nah, the Lord ain't that shit. Ain't.
But I was going back to the title. Not to cut you off, but not. But I was going back to the title and seek the Seers because we need the prophets. We need the men that was set before us. We need Elder Apostle Tavar Gabar, Elder Apostle Ramlar, Elder Apostle Taz Nakba, Elder Kazab, Elder Yashawamba. We need these men. We need this order because who are we? How do we learn Revelation 13? How do we learn the MOTB, family of the word, pestilence? How we learn these? How we learn these breakdowns, man? World War III, Luke, you feel me?
That's what. Go ahead. We got a piece up. Just quick point. It's like, but that's what because I was going to, man. People went, like you're saying, everything going with prophecy because people don't realize it. That's why you go to no free will because what people get saying Most High from, or saying they the chosen. People the world working up talking about. Oh, now you see niggas on Snapchat talking about all praise to the Most High. Now you see niggas talking about I'm the chosen one. Now you hear niggas talking about the spirit.
I'm spiritual.
I'm spiritual.
Yeah, chosen one tatted on their neck right here.
Chosen for death, nigga. Chosen for a bullet.
Just going off that point, like you were saying, without the elders, without the Most High putting the spirit upon the elders, because like you're saying, in John, roughly paraphrasing, you're not gonna know nothing unless it's been sent from above, from heaven. You're not gonna understand nothing unless the Most High sends you His wisdom, that's Wisdom of Solomon chapter 9, right? But this is Book of Shadrach chapter 8. And this is for those, because I've seen videos, the others have done videos on Jace who be like, why would I listen to him? Or why, why I gotta do this, why I gotta do that, right? This is, like I said, Shadrach 8 and 8, it said, despise not the discourse of the wise, but acquaint thyself with their proverbs. For of them thou shalt learn instruction and how to serve great men with ease. So, you know what I'm saying? So, through the elder apostles, you know what I'm saying, Tahar, Gabar, Ramlog, you know what I'm saying, so like, and so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying, through you know, Rakah, the elder apostle Rakah, you know what I'm saying, through them, you know what I'm saying, you learn instruction, you learn how to live your life, you learn which way to go, you know what I'm saying.
Seriously.
Verse 9, it says, miss not the discourse of the elders, for they also learn of their fathers, and of them thou shalt learn understanding, and to give answer as need requireth. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that you're gonna know these things. That's the only way that you're going to be able to, you know, just live your life as you should. You know, they're gonna give you, they give you understanding. They give you wisdom in life. You know.
Good precept. Alright, so it's the book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. He said, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. You understand? So the things that the Lord sent to the prophets, you know, the visions, you know, appearing to them. Hey, he put the spirit on them. He put the spirit on the prophets to write it down for our learning. You understand? And like you said, that we through patience and comfort of the scripture might have hope. You understand? We get one more precept. Habakkuk chapter 2. How you pronounce it? Habakkuk chapter 2. And verse 2, and it reads, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not though it tarry, wait for it, but they will surely come. It will not tarry, you understand? So like he's saying, write the vision and make it plain upon tables. And that's what the elder apostle did. They made it plain upon tables for us. You know, they broke it down to, they got the precepts to make us understand it more and more. You understand? He said that he may run that readeth it. He said, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. He said, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Just to bounce right off of that. This is read it one more time. That first verse that you read.
Verse 2, he said, the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, and he may run that readeth it.
So like you just said, make it plain upon tables, right? So Shabbat 39 and 24, it says, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so they are stumbling blocks unto the wicked, man. So if you're a man of the Lord, if you are a man of the elect, which Lord willing we are, right, then you'll understand these things. These things will be plain unto you. That's why we said earlier, you know what I'm saying, all these things, the scriptures, they're simple to us. You know what I'm saying? They're easy to be understood, right? But unto the wicked, you know what I'm saying, they look and scratching their head like, I don't know if that makes sense. I don't get it. Why? Because it's not for you to get. The Most High didn't pour His Spirit upon you to understand. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, again, He has an elect. He has those who He predestinated. You know what I'm saying? To be a part of. You know what I'm saying?
He said, I saved them. He said, I put these to the side. You know,
we read that in Romans.
Yeah.
Kind of like he handpicked us. That's why I think it's Jeremiah where he said, you know what I'm saying, before somebody else, yeah, in our belly, before I was formed in our belly, I knew thee. You know what I'm saying? He knew exactly what I was going to do.
That was, you know, we was born to be who we are. Like, we was, you know, you wasn't here to get with that girl in the first grade. You was here to be a prophet. You wasn't here to give it to us. She just came with it.
You know, lives, man. Like you were saying earlier about the free will. You know what I'm saying? That's not a thing with free will. You're not doing this of your own will. You know what I'm saying? If you're me sitting right here, you know what I'm saying, breaking down the scriptures, going into the scriptures, doing a you know what I'm saying, a lesson to try to edify the people of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. I'm not doing this of my own will. You know what I'm saying? If it, you know, I could have said, nah, I'm not coming. You know what I'm saying? I could have said, nah, I'm gonna do something else. Nah, I'm gonna chill at the house. Nah, I'm gonna, you know, have a good meal and cook some food and watch TV. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of things that I could be doing, right? But the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahweh, He directs the steps, right? So He led me to come here. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing these things of our own will.
We just bring a quick precept out. Just back you up. It wasn't meant for them to get it, and that's why Yahweh always spoke in parables. You know, that's why he always spoke in parables. You know, for the back it up, the book of Matthew, chapter 13 and verse 10, and it reads, and the disciples came and said to him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. You understand? So that's perfect, man. Hey, it wasn't given to them, it wasn't meant for them.
It's not meant for them, man.
You feel me? And then when you think of the elect, all the elect members, basically a family tree, they all tied back into Yahweh shop. You feel me? The elect, they all tied back into Yahweh shop. You know, cousins, brothers, whatever the case may be, you know, literally all tied back to Yahweh shop, man.
That's the spirit. I was just about to tell that really, dog, because it's like the elder and the brothers from Orlando, I always say, man, this a family affair, man. It's like you say, the rich women meant to get it. It just make you think of like you know how you got all the favorite cousins in the group chat, and the rest of the family, they secluded out the group chat. We ain't meant for them, but it's just like, you know, that's how it is. The family affair. The most I got they got the elect in the group chat together. All they elect on the same page. Everybody else, they outside the group chat. Everybody else, you know, you feel me, in their own lane, got their whatever going on, but outside, you got everybody in the same little chat. You know what I'm saying? The same spirit, basically. You know what I'm saying?
We waiting on the family reunion, man. We waiting on the damn judgment. You know.
Let me read this right quick. Going into that election part, right? This is just going back to Romans 11, which we was gonna go back to, but we never did. So it's Romans 11:7. I'm gonna read a couple verses out of this because it all makes the point. It's like it says, so Romans 11:7. It says, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which it seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, the Most High has given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day, man." So,
That's Romans right there, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Romans 11. Yeah. So that's the thing. The Most High, he has an elect, and if you're not a part of it, you're just not gonna get these things. That's why, like the brother brought out, how much I spoke in parables, because it's not for you to understand. If these things are confusing you, they're confusing. This isn't the thing for you. You know what I'm saying? That's an easy way to know that 9 times out of 10, you're probably not the elect.
Right, like the Lord said, hold on, we get Amos 3:7, and what y'all said earlier when you were talking about the mind have war or whatever. It's in the beginning. This is the book of Amos 3:7. He said, surely, you were in verse 6. So like, yeah, one verse 6 when he said, "Shall the trumpet be blown in the city?" Yeah, that's Amos 3:6. This Amos 3:7. He said, surely the Lord Yahweh Bashiach will do nothing, but he will reveal his secrets unto the servants, the prophets.
Like you just said, man, he reveals his secrets to the prophets. He allows, he allows the men of the Lord to understand these things, right? I'm gonna keep reading on down. This verse 9 of Romans 11, right? It says, "And David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense, right? Let their eyes be darkened that they may not see, and bow down their back always." Right? So even King David prayed this thing to the Most High and said, you know what I'm saying? Get like these jakes, man, to hell with them. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot, like keep them like that. That's why when you go to Revelation, that's why when you go to the book of Revelation, how it says, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I got it because I don't want to misquote it. It's Revelation 22 and 11. It says, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still, and he which is filthy, let him be filthy still, and he that is righteous, let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy still." Man, so allow, like he basically saying, let these people be, you know what I'm saying, be what they want to be. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want to come into this, then you know what I'm saying, it's like you go fuck them. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how it is. You know what I'm saying? If you're not of this thing, that's why it's like for random. That's how the Yahushua I can't remember if it was Yahushua that said it, but you know what I'm saying? I think it was. He said, I pray not for them. You know what I'm saying? I pray for them, not for the world. You know what I'm saying? But paraphrasing, he knew he had a job to do. Right? He knew he came for his elect. That's why he said, "I gather my elect." You know what I'm saying? That's
all sheep.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he came for. It's like
A quick piece of, it's like he was going to, man. But people that don't get it, ultimately they don't get it, ultimately because they weren't given that spirit, man. Because they received the spirit, y'all watching outside the rest of the world, they didn't, That's why they don't get it, because it's not a, like we were going to earlier, it's not a carnal thing, man. It's not like math. Anybody can get math. Put one together and one together, you get two. You put three together, you get six. But that's not that. You know, this is a spiritual thing. This is something that's got to be given to you by your body and shop. So I'm saying this spiritual, like it's like the hardest the geometry type shit. Some shit like that. You ain't gonna be able to get this shit. So like, yeah. Well, nah, the word though, this is spiritual fire. We'll bring this out real fast. This is Romans 8, and I start at verse 26. It says, likewise, the Spirit also help of our infirmities, for we know not what we shall pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. So it's like, us being, receive that Spirit, like I'm telling you, the point I want to get, the Spirit itself make an intercession for us with groanings that which cannot be uttered. It's like we receive the Spirit how by smell shot. It do it like it do it. Basically, the Spirit is of how by smell shot. It's doing its own thing. Like I was just going through earlier. The Spirit wanted breaking these things out. We didn't, the flesh can't come up with this. The flesh ain't gonna come up with a prayer to Yahweh by smell shot. You see what I'm saying? You're not finna come up with a prayer on your own, some great big prayer or whatever. It's the Spirit that's expressing these things. You feel me? That's why the world don't get it, because they don't got the Spirit. They don't got that Spirit to break down the scriptures and go in and understand that the Lord has chosen people. He chosen people are the Israelites. They don't understand that. To get to Yahweh Shai, I gotta get to the prophets. And then to get to the Father, I gotta go through Yahweh Shai. You don't understand? It's an order. You know what I'm saying? That's why going back to the title, is seek the Seers. Man, you gotta seek the Seers because what? Get to Yahweh Shai to even understand and get the true breakdown of the 100% truth. You gotta go to who the Lord gave it to, who He gave it to. Like the brother brought out, His servants, the prophets, because that's who He revealed His secret to. You see what I'm saying? Because they the ones that got the Spirit.
This is Book of John, chapter 3, and verse 27. Just going right off of that, right? It says, I just researched the point. Verse 27, it says, John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven. Man. So you not, even if I give you something, you're not gonna be able to receive it except the Most High send His Spirit from heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, I can break it down, the best way possible. You know what I'm saying? But if the Most High don't got that in your life, if you don't got that in His plans to allow you to understand, then you just won't.
It's like somebody didn't tell you the joke, man. And you don't get the joke.
Yeah, you just sitting there.
Like that's how he might be at work. And Mr. Joe, he always come and tell me the joke. Someone I get, some I don't. And he be like, you'll get a later. Bye. Still
Just one more quick precept on that. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is Wisdom of Solomon 9 and 16. It says, hardly do we guess aright at things that are upon earth, and with labor do we find the things that are before us. But the things that are in heaven, who have searched out, and thy counsel, who have known, is thou give wisdom and send thy Holy Spirit from above. Man. So these are the only ways that we understand these things. We've been saying this whole live, lesson, whatever you want to call it, right? These things are not of us. These as carnal beings. These things are not. We're not waking up like on our own and saying, today I'm gonna be a righteous man. You know what I'm saying? No, man. This is the Spirit. This is like who was the one who was like, you're not finna. I think it was Jeremiah. He said, I don't want to prophesy no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this shit. He was like,
yep, Jeremiah.
Yeah, but he said he couldn't help it. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures, the Spirit was like a fire in his bones, so he had to get it out. You know what I'm saying? That's the Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Just the Spirit not. If the Spirit is on, if the Most High wants you to do something, if He wants you to be a prophet, if He wants you to be one of His holy ones, that's what you're gonna be.
That's why we say y'all watching y'all shop, watching cop with us.
Perfect Holy Spirit, man. That's the Father and the name of the Son and the Holy Spirit, man. That's the only way you're gonna understand these things. Right? That's that comforter. You know what I'm saying?
Quick precept, brother, I got now.
Okay.
This is Job. This brought up the point. This is Job 28 and 12. It says, but where shall wisdom be found? And where is the place of understanding? Man knoweth not the price thereof, neither is it found in the land of the living. The depth saith, it is not in me, and the sea saith, it is not with me. It cannot be gotten for gold, neither shall silver be weighed for the price thereof. And I'll start right up, but it just keep going down. Basically the point being, like I said in the beginning, it says, but where shall wisdom be found, and where's the place of understanding? Like I can tell you, man, you can't buy wisdom. You're not gonna be able to buy with gold and silver. You're not gonna be able to go to the ocean and deep dive sea and find wisdom. Find the knowledge of Yahweh Shai. You must come into the prophet. Man. You must be you receive that spirit of Yahweh Shai to get these things. Man. It's not something you can go to the gas station and you get a little bit of let me get a wisdom. Let me get a breakdown on Proverbs such and such. Or let me get a breakdown on wisdom, Solomon, this right here. You ain't gonna be able to get that from these people. You're not gonna be able to go to the professor. You're not gonna be able to these universities. Shit, you can't go to the president. You can't go to you feel me?
You can't go nowhere.
Nowhere. You gotta be given to you by Yahweh Shah, man.
Bring it again. The golden, whatever it was, silver.
This is Joel 8. And after that verse 15, it says, it cannot be gathered for gold, neither shall silver be weighed for the price thereof.
And that's spiritual, because in the last days, he said man should be more precious than fine gold. But how a man made that way? By being tried, and us gain this knowledge and wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna be like wisdom. It's like try here. It's gonna be hard to find the middle of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? How hard it is to find wisdom. It's gonna be just that hard to find the middle of the Lord, man.
Nah, that's beautiful. I'm gonna read it down. It's going back to the point brother read out earlier about Isaiah is going to, like I said, wisdom knowledge. That's gonna be our stability, man. That's what's gonna hold us up. Like the brother said, it's gonna be scary time. There's gonna be times where you're gonna have to have faith. You're gonna have to keep the faith. You're gonna have to, not be faint-hearted, man. You ain't gonna be able to. It ain't gonna be no time to quench your spirit. You quench your spirit, death might be right now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no time to look back. Joe's wife. It ain't gonna be no time to. It ain't gonna be no second thoughts, man.
Sure, you can't think about it.
But this is to read it down. This is Joel 28 and I started at verse 20. Joel 28 and 20. It says, whence then cometh wisdom, and where is the place of understanding? It says, seeing it is hid from the eyes of all the living, and kept closed from the fowls of the air. Destruction and death say, we have heard the fame thereof with our ears. So like I'm telling you, now I read verse 23, it says, the Most High understandeth the way thereof, and he knoweth the place thereof. So like there's no backing up the point, because Yahweh he the one that's gonna be able to give it to you through the spirit. And like I'm telling you, verse 22, what I want to get. It said destruction and death saying, we have heard the fame thereof with our ears, because death and destruction ain't gonna be able to, it can't go against the will of Yahweh. It can't go against the knowledge and the understanding of Yahweh. That's how you escape death. That's how you escape that evil. Because if you would have read it down earlier in Proverbs, this is what it was gonna tell you to escape that woman with flatter her lips, man. That's that sin. That's the world, man. Trying to flatter you with them lips. Trying to, come on, go sin. Go off this to Yahweh. When you got that wisdom and knowledge, you ain't gonna go for it. You gonna be hard on the bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't say I be hard on female. Yeah, I'm shy. You gotta still for real. You gotta be hard on this world, on everything for real. But then, like I'm saying, verse 21 and 2, it says, seeing it is hid from the eyes of the living, kept from the fowls of the air. Because the truth is hid from the eyes of the living. Like just going to what brother was going to. It's hid from them. It ain't for the regular, Jake walking around, or the regular G.I. Joe walking around. It ain't before, these regular Edomites or these other nations walking around to get it, You know what I'm saying? They like you see these kids growing up, they're young as hell, they got the highest GPA, got the highest IQ, but they don't understand the prophecies.
It's a precept, right? This is Matthew 7 and 6. It says, give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you, right? So basically saying, like you were saying, this isn't a thing for just your average Jake. You know what I'm saying? Your pearls are going back and forth with your average Jake, trying to come. That's swine. That's you know what I'm saying? It's pointless. You know what I'm saying? A man of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? You'll see. You gotta try the spirit by the spirit. If they're diligently, if they're being sincere about it, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe you can have some discourse. But you know what I'm saying? There's no that's that debate spirit. There's no point in going back and forth and trying to convince people, because ultimately, you know what I'm saying? It's according to the Most High Yahweh Shah. Like the account with Paul and Apollos. You know what I'm saying? It's the Most High. He said we said I forgot, roughly paraphrasing. Yeah, I think Paul watered, Apollo planted, something like that, and then the Most High gives the increase. You know what I'm saying? You can say something, you know what I'm saying, but you shouldn't just be sitting there trying to convince them. You know what I'm saying? This is the way to go. You need to do this. You need to do that. That's no point.
Part of that count that day, we just minister spirit, man. We ain't like. This what Yahweh signed us up to do. We ain't choose it. He signed, hey, you gonna be this prophet. This how you gonna break it down. Then if you receive it, I'm gonna give him the spirit receive. But if you can't, you feel me? That you got the angels blocking it from you. Feel me? Like I say, eyes and ears that cannot hear, I see. So that's just how it goes.
I got closing pre-bros ain't got that.
I got one going on with y'all from earlier. But it just to go off, going on to the topic, just saying, seek the seals, and that's how we gotta be, because that's how they was in the ancient days, man. They was constantly looking for Yahweh Shai on scene because they knew he was that light. They knew he was the way of life, man. They knew he was that, you feel me, that way of instruction, how to receive, eternal life, man. So that light. But this is John 6 and verse 22, and it reads, it says, "The day following, when the people which stood on the other side of the sea saw that there was none other boat there, save that one whereunto his disciples were entered, and that Yahushua were not with his disciples into the boat, but that his disciples were gone away alone. Howbeit, there came other boats from Tiberias, nigh to the place where they did eat bread after the Lord had given thanks. When the people therefore saw that Yahushua was not there, neither his disciples, they also took shipping and came to Capernaum, seeking for Yahushua." And verse 25, it says, "And when they had found him on the other side of the sea, they said unto him, Rabbi, when comest thou hither?" So and the people looked for Yahushua the disciples, they couldn't find him. They were like, "He ain't on this boat. The other boat was just pulled up. He ain't on that boat." So what they do? They took it upon themselves to go. Like I said, it says they took shipping and came to Capernaum. They got on the ship. When it got Yahushua, they were seeking for the man with the wisdom and knowledge, man, the one with the spirit, the one they knew they could save. You know what I'm saying? And when it came to him, they called him Rabbi, because what Rabbi means a teacher. He didn't want to teach you the way. They say, "Hey man, one comes out here the way." Like basically, we been at Yahushua, we looking for you, like. And that's how you gotta be these last days. You gotta constantly be in the spirit, seeking after the truth, man, seeking after the light, because Yahushua is that light, man. That's pretty much on it.
So seeking out the kingdom of heaven.
Great point, though. You said that's how we gotta be daily, man. But this is the book of Jeremiah 3 and 14. It reads, "Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion, and I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding." So that's just going into everybody. Even Yahushua himself was chosen. He was chosen to do what? Do the work. So us today, and the prophets before us, going into title seek the seer, because they chose just for that purpose. They like him being a rabbi, being a teacher. They just for that purpose.
I'm gonna bring this out too, so I just going into it. This is John 6 and I started 66. This is John 6 and 66. It says, "From the time many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him, then Yahushua said unto the 12, Will ye also go away? Then Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go? Thou hast the words of eternal life, man." So like they're telling you, man, hey, where else we gonna go? Yeah, like some people told me, we can't go to the world. We can't go to mom and dad. We can't go to the library. We can't, can't go to the average Jake. We can't go to, the Jake with all the fame, notoriety in the world and get the truth, man.
Well, with that, hey, Lord, this lesson was edifying. Let it close out by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom. Shalom to those we live.
Shalom.